Hi, I'm Siobhan Barnes, founder of the Neon Life Society, and this week I'm talking to you about how to stop worrying about what others think so that you can focus on your dream business and make it happen. This is a big one, especially for women. The truth is we do worry about what others think. I think we're hardwired to, and especially in today's society when there are certain expectations of how a woman should be and how she should behave and what she should look like. And it can be exhausting. And it can stop us from actually enjoying who we really are and what it is that really lights us up and how we choose to show up in the world. And it doesn't serve anybody. It actually keeps us playing small. If you're anything like I was when I was climbing my way up the corporate ladder, I was the perennial people pleaser. I made sure that I took into account everybody's agendas and their angles on things and made sure that I was the peacemaker and made sure everything was okay. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it can be a really great trait. However, I did it at the expense of myself and what was important to me. I held back my opinions and my point of view so as not to upset the apple cart. And it held me back for a long time. And when it came more specifically to me starting my business, I had the idea in my head, but I procrastinated on it for the longest time because deep down I was really worried about what others would think. I was worried about what my colleagues would say if I said, hey, I'm going to go leave and start my own business doing this crazy new venture. I was worried about my boss and what he would say when he had invested so much in training me and was a really great mentor to make sure I was well positioned in the firm to do well. I worried about letting my parents down after investing, a significant amount of my time and money and education in the field that I was in. And, obviously there were a whole list of other people that I was worried about letting down. And the truth is, when you worry about what others think, you're actually putting a dampener on what it is that you want. And you're justifying why you should play small. And I'm telling you, there's enough external chatter going on out there, whether it's on social media, the news, or people in your life who will tell you that you can't do certain things. And you will never be able to please anybody. The best advice I can give you is to trust yourself, follow your intuition, and pursue a career or business that matters to you. This is so fundamental. You've got to be able to be comfortable in your choices and trust that the right next step will appear when you take action in the right direction. Now that I'm in this world that I'm in, supporting high-achieving women in corporate to escape the corporate grind and start their own business, I never knew that this world was possible. I trusted that intuition and that feeling I had when I had my first session with a woman who just was able to see me for who I was and bring out all of the different aspects of my personality and experience into what ultimately led to the Neon Life Society today. And so I encourage you this week to ask the question, who am I most worried about when it comes to pursuing my dream business? Maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your mom, maybe it's your dad, maybe it's your husband, maybe it's your girlfriend. I don't know. It could be anybody in your life. Think about that and ask yourself, is their opinion of me more important than my opinion of myself and pursuing my own dreams? I'm going to say that again. Is that person's opinion of me more important than my opinion of myself and me pursuing my dreams? It's a big one. And when you put it that way, hopefully it's a no-brainer to you. Because I will tell you this, when you pursue a career or business that lights you up, you are able to step into your full potential and make the biggest contribution you could ever imagine to the world in whatever way that might be. And look, you don't know where that's going to lead to. I don't know where the Neon Life Society is going to be in a year, 5 years, 10 years from now. I have a vision and a dream, absolutely, but nobody knows what's in store. All I know is that when you stop listening and stop worrying about what everybody else thinks and start trusting yourself and your gut, like the wise part of yourself, not that nasty, mean girl inside, that's when the right actions will appear, and that's when you will be able to follow your dreams and actually have the courage to go ahead and do that. So I want to hear from you. If you could stop worrying about what others think, what would that do for you? What would you do in your life? Would you start thinking about a business idea? Would you have the courage to go part-time at work so that you can work on your dream business? Would you even hand in your notice and say, I quit, I'm going full-time? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And until next week, have an awesome, awesome week.